Hi, let's see how to create a visualization that requires some extra data processing. For that we will start by cloning an existing visualization that uses the PubNav source. And here we can see that the tweets have a coordinates field, and sometimes it's set and sometimes it's not. So we want to calculate how many tweets have coordinates and how many don't. For that we will need to create a new field. Let's call it a label. I name it starting with A so that it stays at the top. And we will put no coordinates here. And we can see the changes tab highlights and means that there's a new action that sets a label to no coordinates, but of course we want to set it to has coordinates whenever it has one. So we will toggle the action menu and select wrap action in condition. And we need a value for when the condition doesn't hold, so we will expand again and select clone this action. We will drag and drop it to the otherwise branch and select replace action, and we will double click on the no coordinates value and edit it to has coordinates. And now we need to edit the condition, so we will double click on the condition and we need to know to check if coordinates. So I drag it to the first place. I double click to focus on the operator so that I can change it to equals. And now I double click on the right hand value and I go to the logic section and select not set. So now if coordinates is not set, then no coordinates, otherwise has coordinates. So now we can see it here changing, and we can drag a label to the key and replace the one that was there. So now it will be counting by that label, and we can go to chart and we can select pie chart and we can play a little bit. For example, we can make it a donut chart and put the labels outside but the colors are not as I would like them to, so let's go back and create a new field, call it a color. Go to the color section and select green. So now the changes tab highlights and added a new action at the end, but we want it to be on the otherwise section, so we drop it there and select insert after. But we want to also set a color when there are no coordinates, so we clone that action and drop it below no coordinates. Double click on the color to change it, go to the color section and pick a red color. So now we can see that the color changes according to the same conditions, and we can drag and drop it on the column so that it will keep the last color for that key. And on the advanced settings on the chart there's a color setting, so we can drag and drop that one there, and now we have the colors according to our condition. So now we can change the title to it by geolocation, and we are ready.